everyone, and welcome back to the Corporate Sister TV. I'm Solange Lopes, and I'm the founder of the Corporate Sister website and brand. In today's video, we're discussing building your own personal SWOT analysis as a working woman. Ever heard of a SWOT analysis? It's often used for businesses and consists in identifying strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. However, it can also be used very effectively for individuals, especially in the context of your career. And as a working woman, it comes in really handy to identifying your strength, your weaknesses or areas of improvement, any opportunities open to you, as well as any threats you may be facing. It's an excellent tool to really identify your talents and where you're really good at, and those areas that can use a little bit of work, and also leverage those opportunities and those obstacles that may be standing in your way. The first area here to look at is to identify your strength. This is where you would ask yourself questions such as, what do I do really well? What am I particularly talented at? What do others see as being my strength? And this is often reflected in what others come to us seeking for help. Maybe you are a particularly good writer or a particularly good speaker or decorator, right? What unique resources do you have, both formal and informal, that you can draw on? All of these constitute strength that you can tap in the context of your career and even outside of your career's context. The second area to look at here are your weaknesses or your areas of improvement. This is an area that many of us do not like to consider, but an area that can really leverage our potential in terms of helping us work on sections of our careers, sections of our personality, sections of our environment, and ultimately parts of ourselves that could stand to improve over time. So what could you improve, right? Could it be your work habits? Could it be some personality traits that you could work on? Could it be that you can stand to be a little bit more organized or a little bit more proactive? Where is it that you have fewer resources than others? Maybe your network is more limited. Maybe you have less access than others. What are things that others may perceive in you as weaknesses? And this is where you can even extend this process from a self-introspection process to one of interrogating others around you to see what it is that they perceive in you as being areas of improvement. The third area here consists of opportunities. And this is where we look at the types of opportunities that may surround us or that we could go proactively seek. So what opportunities are open to you right now in your current position, in your current career, organization, and or team? What trends in your industry or in your organization or team could you take advantage of? For example, could you take advantage of the big technology trend that's going on right now to further your career? Could you maybe get an additional certification or more education around a certain technological aspect of your job that could further your career? How can you turn some of the strength or all of the strength you've identified into opportunities? One opportunity that often comes up in discussions with fellow working women, and one that unfortunately we don't leverage enough, is the opportunity of networking and building stronger and more reliable networks of individuals around us, including potentially mentors and sponsors. Last but not least, the fourth area relates to threats around us. What threats could harm you in the context of your career? And this could be maybe a colleague or a manager going against you in the context of your career. What type of competition are you facing at work? This again may be a colleague, a coworker, or even a higher up engaged in a formal or informal competition with you. What types of threats do your own weaknesses expose you to, from your work habits to your personality traits? What types of threats is your industry under? Maybe the particular industry you work on is threatened by the current advent of technology and remote work, for instance, and that could constitute a threat for you in your career. What types of threats is your particular job or position subject to? Maybe your position is subject to disappearing and being replaced by a different type of work or a different type of position. These all are threats that you need to be aware of in order to devise your next career step and your next career strategy as well. So these are the 4 parts of the SWOT analysis, including strength, weaknesses or areas of improvement, opportunities, and threats that you can identify through not only a process of self-introspection, but also a process of really assessing your environment and interrogating the people around us, the people you work with, but also your personal relationships, to get as complete as possible a self-portrait, a portrait of who you are at work, what you are subjected to, what you can leverage in terms of strength, what you can improve in terms of weaknesses, and where your most powerful opportunities and threats lie. So I hope this was helpful, and I encourage all of us to take advantage of this SWOT analysis and to practice it not as a once in a great while process, but as a constant process of self-introspection and a constant process of growth and improvement in and outside of work. I would love to hear your insights about using this individual SWOT analysis in the context of your own career. Please email us at corporatesister.com to let us know. And thank you so much for watching. I will see you on the next video.